Hey folks, welcome back. I just got done picking what elderberries are ripe, where there's easy walking, and grabbed a pair. I checked my thornless blackberries, but I've only had one berry so far, but it was pretty big, real big. They're Apache thornless. Definitely worth it. Their canes are right straight up. There's no fencing them, there's no propping them, there's no staking, no nothing. They just stand right up, and more will come up from the roots every year. But I've only got one berry so far. They are pretty late. So today I puttered. I did a lot of puttering, folks. The geese see the pear in my hand and they think it's a treat. Don't worry, they've got plenty of food and water, folks. They also get treats during the day. Without getting into too much detail, I have a predator here that has taken 4 adult male Muscovies, which are not small birds, and 1 adult goose. So, this predator that is coming around is certainly not scared of me whatsoever, folks. So, there's 2 male geese that were fighting, and they come around these 2 spruce here and ran me over, and I dropped my hair. Alright? Well, what are you gonna do? It was a little too juicy anyway, but it was pretty good. What I did have of it. I do a lot of private videos. I do some for YouTube, and then I do some private videos where only friends. I do them for friends. One of them asked me why I don't put the private videos to public. Person focused, person centered. They're asking me a question, and I'll set the tripod up and I will talk to them like this, or I will show them something or demonstrate something. I don't know why it has never crossed my mind, folks, to put it in some of my videos on here. I have no idea. Other than some might be inappropriate. I don't know. I know if I'm talking into the cell phone here and I'm talking to, say, Billy or Ashley, and then I might swear a little bit. I might scold them. I might tell on myself. And I'll tell them my plans for that day, or what happened yesterday behind the scenes, or what I'm planning to do tomorrow. It's like talking to your best friend, right? And I'll put that into a video type, and then I will just put it up on YouTube, but make it private. So only they can see the video. Why it's never crossed my mind to put some of that knowledge, put some of that skill, put some of that mouth on some of my videos. It's beyond me, folks. Just something that has never crossed my mind at all. So I'm going to go through some of those to see if they are appropriate for you folks. I do swear. It's not nice to swear, but I do swear, and I'm really point blank on what I say a lot, especially if I know you real well, because they also know me real well, and I can talk to them like that. They talk to me that way. We're not being rude, folks. It's just the time factor. Like one video that this person was mentioning, how come you don't put this up on so all your subscribers can view it. Because it was made for you, not for the world. It was made for you. And she goes, well, I think it would be kind of funny. So I'm debating. I don't know, folks. I know I swore in that one. And I also scolded them. So from now on, if I think they're appropriate, I might incorporate them into here. Because I know the video that they were talking about, or they were asking about, I said something like, listen, you want to know what's going on with your garden, but you're not rotating your crops, you're not weeding. I understand we're in a drought, but you've got to find a way to at least water once in a while. You got to check, you got to go up and down your rows to see what bugs are there. Just like my apple tree down there. I had skipped a day. I went down in there. I went down to my apple tree and there's a bunch of codling worms, right? That's how bugs get away from you. If you don't look your plants over, I do mine. I try to every single day. But it's always received well because that's what they're asking. Now, that same video, I said, you're wondering why your potatoes aren't doing good. You've planted your potatoes there for at least 7 years that I'm aware of. Don't do that. Rotate it. Put it on the other side of the garden. You've got plenty of room. Create another whole area for your potatoes and plant something else there like beans. Beans. They're nitrogen fixers and they'll help amend the soil or plant a cover crop or something, right? Rotate your crops, folks. Basically, that's what I was telling her. And it's always received well. You ask me a question, and I'll say, listen, you're wondering why this is happening when you're not doing this, or you've done that, and we've had this conversation. You can ask me, I'm going to tell you, but if you're not going to follow my advice, and then something goes wrong, and then you come back and ask me the same question, I'm going to tell you the same thing. Rotate your crops, weed your crops, inspect your crops. That's how I am in real life, folks. So that's why people either love me or hate me. Most people love me. They do. They kind of get who I am, and they just let it roll off their back. But they do listen. They do. They take my advice some of the time. So I can be a dingbat. I really can. Some of the most obvious things in this world, I space right out and don't even think of it. It's too obvious. It's too obvious. It's like asking someone a real easy question, and they tend to be a deep thinker, and they can come up with all kinds of ways to do it their way with 20 steps, when someone that doesn't have a clue how to do anything like that, I'm like, well, I'm going to think simple. I'm going, well, why don't you do that? And they're like, you can see the light bulb goes off. And didn't think of it. It's too easy. It's too easy. So that's what happens to some of us sometimes. We just kind of space it, right? That's why 2 brains are better than 1. 3 brains are better than 2. 4 are better than 3. Because we all have different experiences. We all have different thought processes. And we all understand things a little bit differently. So running ideas past several people, even if you take an idea from each one of them and come up with a totally new idea, that works too, right? Now, the tarp moved over there on that lumber pile because there's a little breezy and I didn't cover it like I was supposed to. And I see a duck egg, so I gotta go see if it's a fresh one or one that's gonna explode when I pick it up. Right? Bye, folks.